Alright, so boom, 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 core, we're getting straight into this. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Writing this script. This is the first video that appears when you search up Core on TikTok. A 57-second video stitching together different pieces of media trying to convey a certain outlook of the 21st century, one of the necessity of constant stimulation, materialism, and of almost
Lock
pure
in.
nihilism. Core has become a trend that has recently taken over certain sides of TikTok. But what is Core? At first, it seems to be this meaningless compilation of videos that aim to try and connect to a shared message. But it's the idea of Core that has some more depth to it than you would probably think. Something prevalent of the 21st century, or more the age of the internet, is the idea of the aesthetic, or cores. This idea of cultural norms from previous times are just specific attributes of communities being exemplified in some form of aesthetic or core, and people from the current generation use those terms as some sort of preset to replicate that. We can take a look at the earliest days of these terms, stuff like cottagecore or visco girls, vaporwave even. They're all terms used to describe
I ain't know about any of that for real.
these shared ideas and genres of different things and bundle them into this one set category. And core is basically the antithesis of that idea. Its existence is in the fact that it can be anything. It can connect any type of media to funnel a central idea. And I think that is what makes these videos so interesting to watch. How people connect a clip from a movie that was released nearly 30 years ago to a completely unrelated interview of an actor to a random snippet of a house tour. But when watching it all together, if done well, it becomes this understanding of the feeling the creator was trying to convey. Core, for the sake of this
I saw that. I saw the chicken VR thing. That's actually crazy.
video, Niche Talk has become the self-examination and rebranding of what a core or an aesthetic can be. But as you can see by the runtime of this video, there's much more I have to say on this new wave expression of core. And by the end of it, I hope you see where I'm coming from when I say that. Core has become the poster boy of Gen Z's obsession with self-pity, and has shown why as a generation it struggles so much with creating genuine art.
Hey, TV. Happy New Year's. Everyone says New Year, New Me. What you mean? Wait, think. Yeah, well, nigga, slow down. Everyone always say New Year, New Me. You. Well, think you are alright. How are you already? Besides you, Robert. Who's Robert? You have got to change. You have got to change. I don't know, studios.
With core becoming this widespread, it's inevitable that the initial intent or purpose of it will become misaligned, so to speak. But what bothers me with this huge influx of these videos is that it isn't becoming misaligned, it's becoming completely diluted. It's the fact that they aren't even saying anything, or they aren't even attempting to try and use this very interesting form of expression to its original or full purpose. There was a great TikTok from Matt Lawrence where he goes over the misuse of core and how its original purpose was being wasted away in favor of the just empty, nihilistic-centric compilation videos. And I want to take that talking point further and elaborate on why TikTok especially has just become this landfill of overly self-pitiful forms of content, which I mean is fine to a certain extent. It's more or less lazy forms of overly self-pitiful content which negatively affects the potential of something like core presents itself.
Hater, I love it. TikTok is very important because TikTok is one of the biggest outlets that you can find shit on the US. Facts or fiction? Let me know, bet.
With. When the original videos of core and Niche Talk were being created, the point of interlinking different forms of media together was to push a message, either be an anti-capitalist statement or more geared towards environmentalism. Regardless, there was a shared connection in each piece of media that was glued together in this one video. It was almost as
I
if
heard those niggas scammers.
If someone couldn't write or say the words they wanted, but instead presented an image that immediately got the point across. And that is a beautiful art form that fits the current generation so perfectly. This bite-sized expression of ideas and issues that get across effortlessly because you are stitching together other pieces of media that do it for you, but mending them to create an intimate feeling. Or people trying to express a human condition or certain abstract emotions with core. Once again, mending different forms of media that share the same feeling they're describing to create this bundled package that gets across 1 million words in seconds. But I feel that ever since it became an even minimally popular thing on TikTok, people have oversaturated and diminished the original intent of it. When I stumble across core videos now, it's more or less the same 5 or 6 different clips with the same Aphex Twin song making this half-assed attempt of describing a feeling, which is more or less she left and took the kids. It's just as bad as the ungodly amount of sad slideshow type of content that is prevalent on that. And I get the talking point of corecore just being this way of just connecting seemingly nothing into a single point or feeling, and I agree to that. I've seen plenty of videos seemingly connect nothing into something, and it's a genuinely impressive thing to do. What I don't understand is just the constant enablement of self-pity TikTok indulges itself with. I mean, I get it, the world isn't all sunshine and rainbows, but this constant enablement of self-pity and this American Psycho-esque Blade Runner whatever thing that is constantly taking the forefront of this app and of this trend is so wasteful. It just
That's so true.
completely oversaturated the idea of corecore and its potential to be this form of expression entirely unique to Gen Z. And before I go on criticizing aspects of Gen Z, the generation that I am proudly a part of, I just want to make it clear that I believe a good amount of it is because it's popular, to be honest. Social media has made a contest of who can hop on trends and get the most interactions on a post by repeating the same things 10 other people have repeated from another person. This absolute rat race of internet attention is something that is just a negative byproduct of the internet, which then comes a huge amount of content on a platform like TikTok that is solely geared towards self-pity and people just moping and being sad, quite honestly. And it's not like there isn't anything wrong to express your sadness in a TikTok or any form of media. It's the issue when everything is centered around that and when the creators of these videos are just doing it because it's the trend. And I mean, if that's how you get your bag, then I can't really
TikTok don't even play that good though. TikTok play trash as fuck, but like yeah, people do everything for clout. You know what? 2023.
complain. I have an issue with it when it just taints something that shows so much promise of something like corecore. It makes corecore into just another aesthetic or core that we were talking about earlier. It loses its original identity of being able to express any idea or feeling into now just people essentially making the video version of a sad slideshow. It gives itself parameters to follow and is the main issue with the influx of this lazy form of content. It's a big reason why I said earlier that this generation struggles with making meaningful art, it seems. As chronically online as I may sound, I believe corecore with its initial intent is an art form when done effectively, and Gen Z doesn't really have anything unique to itself. It's like when I was talking about the idea of aesthetics. Gen Z as a whole constantly takes from older ideas and tries to modernize them in a way that's socially acceptable just to get over them and do with the next thing within a few months. It's a constant fad culture that makes nothing really mean anything, honestly. The lack of attention span and constant oversaturation of things that get popular and get turned into these aesthetics, it's the reason why things that are new become no different than what was popular a few weeks prior. There's no time to let things sit anymore. It's always been a focus on what's next. And as much as I love the internet probably is the reason why this happens. There's so much to consume in so little time, so I don't blame Gen Z for constantly moving
Literally TikTok, bro.
blending everything together into this gray muck of artistic nothingness. To try and wrap this up in the best way possible, because I really didn't feel the need to make this video super in-depth to get my point across, let me leave you with this. Corecore has really infatuated me by being this weird trend that was appearing on my For You page pretty often, and more or less my concern with it is that something so unique and different that is exclusive to the internet babies of our day and age is being wasted due to the very same generation having the habit of just running things to the ground for the sake of internet points, and it's kind of saddening in its own way. And I would hope that in the future, even with corecore itself, we try and stick to not just the trend hopping, actually learning what it is to make something as simple as corecore, and not just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And with that said, we should try our best to pick from the filth as consumers and try to uplift the best attempts of corecore or whatever it is that is currently shoved in our face. I think showing our appreciation more would help stuff like this seem more important and not just an endless revolving door of internet fads appearing every 2 weeks. But at the very least, pinkcore is still beautifully preserved. If anyone starts to ruin with that, I think as a society we are finished.
Yeah. I actually want to check out some corecore. Ah, fuck, I just hit my fucking scrap. Freak, I'm cussing like a mother effer. Alright, I want to check out some corecore videos. Please tell me I'm logged in. I'm logged into a different account, not my main account. What the fuck account is this? But I don't care. Corecore. Top corecore videos. I'm about to check out some corecore videos myself.
I hate to have to report this. The breaking news just into CNN is that actor Robin Williams is dead at the age of 63 from an apparent suicide.
If you're that depressed, reach out to someone. And remember, suicide is a permanent solution to temporary problems.
Oh man! This might be the one time I'm speechless. Watch him!
And you would watch them, and you would cry laughing, and you would think, I'm never going to see anyone like this human ever.
By something, but
It's not caused by anything. It's just there. It's just, you know, it's latent. Waits.
Damn.
It lays, you know, lays and waits for the time when you think,
it's fine now.
I'm okay. And then, beep. And then the next thing you know, it's not okay. Things are not going so well.
Damn,
I
bro.
want to thank my father up there, the man who, when I said I wanted to be an actor, he said, wonderful, just have a backup profession like welding. Thank you.
Damn, that's.
I hate to have
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. I'm the best ever. There's no one can stop me.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Oh, great I am. Great I am.
I'm just gonna keep going.
We can fight our way back
Great I am.
into the light.
We all fail, and winners will fail and get up. Fail and get up.
The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
Bro, don't give up, gang. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Because, like I heard this from someone, don't know who, but would you rather give up and just have the feeling of regret that you never did it, or do it and forget the feeling of regret because you're gonna die trying it even if you don't make it? If you feel what I'm saying, nigga. Bars, nigga. You feel me? Yeah. But for real, you trying to drop me a follow, nigga. I'm at 20 followers. I guess, nigga, I'm nigga. You see, I ain't give up, nigga. Look at this, nigga. I'm gonna show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you something. Don't leave. I know y'all leaving. Content, nigga. Hold on. Wait, no, fuck that. Nigga, I streamed 10. Nigga, come on. Just like slime me that shit, you know. Alright, core.
Bro, guys be acting like females. They want to speak about their day, like who cares?
I fucking hate you guys. I've been through fucking hell, dude. I've been through fucking hell. I shouldn't have to deal with this shit.
Shouldn't have pushed so many people.
Oh, not ethical.
Now I got nobody. You know, I wasn't suicidal before. I really wasn't. But one thing I didn't realize was that the walls were closing around me so fast.
He was like, you're gonna be a great dad. So you're gonna be a great dad too someday, bro. He said, no, I'm not. So, what do you mean? And he just looked me dead in the eye and he was like, I'm not gonna make it past 21. And then just went right back to fucking with the chopsticks. Like he hadn't said a thing.
911, what is the emergency?
I need an ambulance.
Alright, tell me what's going on there.
I work with an artist and he's just completely out of it. He's cold, he's just knocked out. I don't know what he's facing.
Not the legend,
Bro,
bro.
guys be acting
Not the
like
legend, bro.
females.
You've made no progress.
What?
None.
Why say that?
Why do I fall in love with every woman I see who shows me the least bit of attention?
I lost this year.
Facts. Oh,
Everything's going downhill.
Big 4K Trey, hope you okay.
I think an atheist gets to lean into the idea that when they close their eyes and breathe their last breath, it stops. And I just think that's a big gamble, man. And I don't mean because you go to hell. I mean, how nice would that be if it just stopped?
Die right now, how would you feel about your life?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life.
There's no end to it.
Right.
There's nothing. You've made.
I'm gonna speak something real quick. See, I don't know what happens after death, but all I know is I heard this once before. So I'm gonna repeat what I just said because what I heard before. I don't know what happens after death, but would you rather believe in a God and then when you die, what you did, just waste a little bit of time believing in God if it's not real? But if you do believe in God, then let me just say this. Reroll the cameras, but it's gonna be a TikTok clip right here. I need to make this shit look perfect. Alright. Would you rather die believing in nothing and then there ends up being something and then boom, you're fucked? Or would you rather die believing in something and end up being nothing? Like, which one sounds a little bit worse on, like, you feel me? You feel me? What one sound a little bit worse? Like, it sounds like a little worse, but no one knows what happens when you die. I feel like one thing I do be thinking sometimes, I feel like you die the way that you live. Like, whatever you believe in is going to happen to you when you die. Like, if you believe, I feel like death is like a mental thing too. Because whenever you die, I feel like whenever you die, like, if you believe you're going to go to hell, you're going to go to hell. If you believe you're going to go to heaven, you're going to go to heaven. If you believe that there's nothing after death, nothing's going to be there. I feel like that's what it's going to be for everyone. Cause I feel like it's all mind games at the end of the day. I ain't bashing no freaking religious or anything or anyone I don't believe. I'm just saying, I feel like that's what's going to happen. Real shit. Yeah, I'm about to go viral with that one. Alright, what's next?
It's really humiliating to be shaking a cup 24 hours a day and people just look at you like you some kind of little bum, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I have had people to walk past me and say, "Get a job, bum." And I said, "Wait a minute, I'm not a bum, I'm a human being."
Damn.
And
that's fucked up.
And it's hard.
Yo, this world is cruel, bro.
Oh my God, we're driving past homeless people and we're not seeing them.
There's millions of homeless people out there, bro. This shit is sad to me, but like, it's a dog-eat-dog world. You gotta get how it is. Like, I can't even blame it, cause like, if everything was perfect, bro, this world would not be the same. There gotta be some flaws, but that's just sad. That's just sad, bro. There gotta be some flaws, though.
At the end of the day, when people go home,
you can do about it.
and
As much as you want to change, there's always gonna be homeless people till the day you die. As much as you could change, no, nigga. We already got infinity money, bro. They print money, nigga. There's gonna be homeless people till the day you die, or else there's gonna be no economy.
everybody get on the message train, and they might.
There's gonna be good people that help them out, but I'm just saying there's not gonna be any. Why that takes out
And then
all
I
homeless
just
people.
feel so bad that I can't be going on. You know, I'm sorry.
Are you good?
No matter what people think about me, I know I'm a human first. And just because I'm down on my luck, don't give nobody no excuse to call me no bum.
Do you think there's something else that happens to you when your body stops existing? Do you think your consciousness transcends this dimension?
I think I'm not smart enough to even think about that.
Hey, bro, after death, bro, how's any human mind gonna think about what's after death? We can't even see anything for real. Like the whole third dimension, we can't even see that shit. So how the fuck we see after death? How the fuck could anyone see that shit? And people that say they seen death before, nigga, it's all mind games. It's all illusion. Yo, I saw a double before, nigga. It's all mind games. It's mind games.
Also think of time as this prison.
Or you can say the religion, but it's whatever you believe in. I feel like whatever happened to you is whatever you believe in, for real. You got full control what you gonna do. As much as you think you don't got control, you got control. You just gotta get deep down inside and get that control.
Time makes us all a prisoner of the present, forever transitioning from our own past.
Yo, this comment is so fucking fact. Oh, let me chill, bro. But this comment is so fact. Like, I just be thinking sometimes, like I really do be thinking sometimes. I'm like, damn. What happens after death? Like, I know, I believe in God, but like, I know it's a sin to doubt God, but like, no one knows for 100% what's gonna fucking happen. There's no 100% proof that you're going to heaven or hell or nothing or what's gonna happen. So it's like, damn, I could be dead right now. I don't even know. We could all be dead right now. We don't even know. This could be our afterlife we're in right now. If you really think about it, this could be our afterlife, but shit, we'll never know.
Into an unknown future.
No one's 100% sure, real shit.
Do you think there's something else?
I believe there's an endless void. That's the scary part. But you see, the scary part is, like, even if there's an endless void, with your conscious, you don't have no conscience, so there's nothing. Like, you're literally, like, the same way how you sleep, there's like nothing. Nothing. But if there is something, if you have consciousness and truly nothing, like, oh my god, like, that's trippy to think about. Like, none of this shit matters right now. None of this matters. That's just like, what? Like, what the fuck?
Do you think there's
I thought I was gonna kill myself 5 years ago, so I didn't make a plan for my future, and now I don't know what I'm doing.
10 signs of depression. 10.
Nah, I'm just gonna let this play out real quick.
Poor hygiene. 9. Irritability. 8. Change in appetite. 7. Lack of concentration. 6. Trouble sleeping. 5. Always tired. 4. Feeling guilty. 3. Loss of interest in stuff you. 2. Low mood.
In order to be diagnosed with depression, you must have 5 in your life for at least 2 weeks. First, mood. People may say they feel sad, hopeless, or even empty.
Epic baking fail. Laziness is not real. It's just a.
It was the first time he gave me any indication.
You know, I hate.
I thought I was.
Say something about this real quick. Depression is real, but a lot of people like to self-dose yourself with depression. A lot of people really just like I can't even say that because everyone's emotions are different. Like, say for example, one person lose their mom. Say one person lose their mom, but they just grieve and just like they deal with it. They start like going to God. The next person lose their mom and they lose it and they start acting out. Like, it's all about how they do whenever their actions are done. No matter like what they do with that info. Like, you're gonna have to go the right path or the wrong path, but there is no right or there is no right or wrong path, nigga. It is what it is. Life is a gamble. It's a risk. It's a 50-50. Not even a 50-50. It's probably like a 25 freaking out of 40. Fuck, that even makes no sense, but I'm gonna say 25 out of 100 because I think it like 25 and like 4. Y'all niggas know what I mean. Shit, I'm just trying to get some clips and clip that.
I was gonna kill myself.
No, but for I actually meant that though.
You know, I hate to say this, but I used to have feelings like, man, if my sibling passed away or that kind of thing, I used to wonder if I would even have any feelings, if I would even care.
Fuck.
I want to be real for you.
You are real for me.
Summer could last 6 months long by the end of the century, according to scientists studying our climate emergency. This
alone at the edge of a
So I would say the world's ending, but we already know this, bro. We all dying slowly every day, so it is what it is. But like, shit, try to make a little change, but I'm sorry, the change ain't gonna work, nigga. You could try your hardest, bro. I mean, I'm glad y'all have hope, but that hope ain't gonna take you so far. It will take you far mentally, but physically, with a whole change, it ain't take you nowhere. Just a hard truth. But Hope will get you a long place too. Cause all this reality is a mind game. You got people that believe that way and people that believe that way. If you know what I'm saying. If you grasp what I just said there.
Universe humming a tune. For merely dreaming we were snow.
No, not the polar bear. Factories are killing us.
A siren sounds like the goddess who promises endless apologies of paradise.
We are done for.
And only she can make it right. So things are different tonight. We'll go together in.
I'm sorry, but appreciate. I'm sure these were like really cheap as well, like under £10.
The amount of items in the Shein package is more than the amount of fucking boyfriends I've had.
Hey y'all, my Shein package just got here.
Hi guys, so we better do this.
Labour activists are accusing sportswear manufacturer Nike of encouraging low wages and inhumane conditions at its factories in Indonesia.
New ick unlocked. New ick alert. If you have a crush, you're trying to get rid of the.
Alright, bro. That's enough, Corp. Damn. That shit is really just like. Damn. Hopefully. Yeah.